Hey everybody, Patrick Stewart here with Open Dash. I'm going to show you our alpha that we've been working on here for Open Dash, so you can install that using Node.js. A couple prerequisites. Obviously, you need Git installed. Go to Git and install that. Also, you're going to have to install Node.js for this to run. But once you have that run, it's as simple as going ahead and cloning the repo. Once you've got that cloned, you'll copy the objects over. Go ahead and cd into the directory, and you'll see that we've got a couple files here. First thing you need to do is just do an npm install. Now that will go ahead and install all the prerequisites that are necessary for this project. Speeds through those real quick, hopefully. And everything's contained in the app folder. We've got two files to start this off. So once you've got this successfully done, hopefully you won't have any problems. All you gotta do is run node install.js. Now that creates a couple files in here in our Open Dash folder. One is called setting. These are basically our database files. So that sets that up. And then it's as literally as just saying node index.js. That'll tell you that a server is listening. So we can go to that server, and look, Open Dash is actually running. Now, this is our time. That tells us JavaScript's actually working. We don't have weather here, and that's a key thing. So the first thing you do is go to Settings, and go ahead and put this appropriate information in. You'll need the token and the API URL. Scroll down and click Save Settings. I'm going to go ahead and skip this set because that's specific to me. And so as soon as I hit refresh, you can see that the token's successfully entered because we're starting to see weather streaming in here, which is good. That means everything's working properly. So our communication with the server is actually working. So the first thing I need to do is I need to go into Devices, and I need to click this Get Devices from SmartThings. There we go. We've got our devices. So then we click Save Devices. And now we've got our devices saved. You can double check by refreshing. These are all the devices we have on our system. They show you the commands that are available. It's last updated time. So then we can go to Dashboards. Dashboards, there we go. We'll give it a name, add a dashboard. We'll go into the dashboard. No, the dashboard is blank right now because we don't add any devices. But you can just add all your devices, click here, and that's it. Go back to the dashboard. And now all of your items are showing up just like that inside of there. Now, you're probably saying, well, that's kind of ridiculous. I don't need to see my mini mote on there. So go ahead and click Edit, and then you can go into this and you can actually disable it and go back a couple dashboards, and you can see that that mini mote's no longer there. Now I can get rid of Nancy's mini mote as well. Hit save. And you can see that that's gone as well. Now, we have a couple default templates. So here's a motion sensor right here. So I'm going to go ahead and edit that living room. These ecobee motion sensors, obviously, you can come in here and you can choose a template. And you can say motion. And then you can come in here and say motion as well. And when we go back here, you can actually see that they start to get the model that's going on there. Now this is a thermostat right here. So the ecobee main floor thermostat, let's give that a template of a thermostat. Now these will all kind of randomly appear because they're by default given an order of 99. So if you want something to be at the top, for example, the thermostat, all I have to do is go into that thermostat and change its order to 1. And now when we reload this, the thermostat will be at the first place. And so, yeah, it's kind of a pain right now to be able to go back and have to choose every single one of these to a specific template. But we'll take the theater light bulb for a second. Now that's a dimmer. So if we scroll down to theater 1, and by the way, the names are changeable. They don't affect, obviously, the SmartThings side of things, but they do help you with the display side of things. So I'm going to put this in position 2. I'm going to set that to a dimmer. And you'll see now that we have the switch and the level, so you can go ahead and do that. I happen to have a light here in my office. It's called Patrick's Office Dimmer. Let me see if I can find it real quick. There it is. Oh, sure, it's all the way at the bottom. I'm going to give this an order of 3. I'm going to give it dimmer, and I want to show you the real-time updating that we have here. So as soon as I come back here, here's Patrick's office dimmer. I'm going to go ahead and say, Alexa, turn on office lights. And if everything's working correctly, we should see that that light got put in there immediately on the level change. Now, eventually we'll be able to change these and do all kinds of fun stuff, but that's where we are today.